Song Revolution with John Chisholm.
Hey everybody, welcome to Season 2 of Song Revolution. It's just amazing to look back on Season 1 and realize that we released 150 episodes and have had over 140,000 downloads so far. It just blows me away because starting the show was kind of a fluke when I accidentally met a podcaster and now a great friend of mine, Bryant Urich. A big shout out to Bryant for helping to get this thing launched 4 years ago when we connected at a coffee shop just because we sat next to each other. Well, I took a break from producing the show a year ago after my interview with Bear Reinhardt of Need to Breathe. I was really stretched at the time with running Nashville Christian Songwriters and all the coaching that I do with songwriters. But I'm so grateful for all of our guests and hope that you've been able to catch my interviews with artists like Matt Maher, Kari Jobe, Cody Carnes, Matthew West, Kim Walker-Smith, and Meredith Andrews, and gosh, so many more. And every show is as unique as the guest, but the common thread is to inspire you to live a powerful and creative life. I like to say that it's about more than songs, y'all. It's about a better life. And that's the heart behind this thing, not just to teach songwriting. We actually spend a lot more time talking about what's going on in their lives than we do songwriting. So there's always something for everyone. Well, I started feeling this year like it was time to launch Season 2, so I jumped into production again in February. And we've got a lot of great shows in the lineup for you. Centricity music artist and phenomenal songwriter Jason Gray is back and performs on the show for us. A VP of publishing for Centricity, Chad Segura, is back as well, but he doesn't sing. He does share about his own musical journey and gives us some great insights about how music selection works at the Nashville record label, home of Jason Gray, Lauren Daigle, Andrew Peterson, and many more. I'll also be introducing you to newcomer Cody James on the show, and he'll be joining me live at the Franklin Theater on October 16th for an evening with John Chisholm and friends. It's an evening dedicated to benefiting Hands Across the Sea, a children's literacy organization that provides books, libraries, and other resources for over 850 schools in the Eastern Caribbean. Iconic worship leader and songwriter Don Moen will be joining me on October 16th as well, and we'll be announcing other guests as we confirm them, but it's going to be a spectacular evening of music and all for a lifetime of learning. I'm actually writing and recording a few new songs to premiere that night, along with my latest single, How Great. And you can purchase tickets at franklintheater.com. They use the English spelling of theater, so make sure you type in R-E instead of E-R. We'll also be announcing where you can purchase streaming tickets if you can't make it all the way to Franklin, Tennessee, though we'd love to have you come for a visit. Hey guys, John here. Real quick, if you're a songwriter wondering how you are going to compete with over 60,000 tracks released on Spotify every day, I want to invite you to check out Kingdom Songwriters Academy. It is our online learning hub that brings you a masterclass, podcast, songwriting exercises, and a Facebook community that you can interact in and post your songs every month. It's very affordable, and it is going to help you level up your songwriting. So if you're ready to jump into pro-level songwriting, check out Kingdom Songwriters Academy at NashvilleChristianSongwriters.com. Another great thing that's happened is that we've joined the NRT Podcast Network alongside the great podcasters at NewReleaseToday.com. NewReleaseToday.com is Christian music's premier outlet for news and information about the latest music that's being released each week by record labels and by dozens of independent Christian artists. Now, we'll still be available on our site at NashvilleChristianSongwriters.com and on all streaming outlets, but we're very excited to be joining the NRT Podcast Network. So check out all the other great shows that they offer and find out more at NewReleaseToday.com. If you're wanting to record your music and release it to the world, well, I've got a show coming out soon with Joe Wadsworth, who's the founder and CEO of OnlineRecordingStudio.com over the pond in the UK. OnlineRecordingStudio.com is quickly becoming a powerful new paradigm in the music industry for not only getting your songs recorded remotely, but for almost every other aspect of what traditional record labels do for their artists. So Joe will be revealing their new website and walking you through all the terrific services they offer to independent artists, from recording to social media to artist development, branding, and much more. We're going to be offering some specials through onlinerecordingstudio.com, including a coupon for 10% off your first order, but you got to make sure that you mention Nashville Christian Songwriters. So watch for that soon. And be sure to scroll through the episodes if you're listening at some magical time in the future, long after the summer of 2022. What's that thing in Wayne's World that they do? I started Nashville Christian Songwriters about 7 years ago to empower Christian songwriters worldwide. And that's happened big time through this show and our many coaching resources. So if you're a Christian songwriter, I invite you to jump over to NashvilleChristianSongwriters.com to read about and join our online learning hub. It's called Kingdom Songwriters Academy. KSA is the premier Christian songwriting community, and it will transform your songwriting through monthly masterclasses, songwriting exercises, blogs, podcasts, and our Facebook community where you can share out your songs. There's really nothing like it that I know of, and you can increase not only your knowledge of songwriting, but increase your confidence and impact by joining this dedicated Christian songwriting community. Well, season 1 was a blast, but we're blasting off with season 2 of the Song Revolution podcast. There's never been a better time to be a Christian communicator, and we're here to encourage you, inspire you, and to bring you the power and the motivation you need to live a more creative, fulfilling, and meaningful life in Christ. So I hope that you'll take just a moment to leave us a great review and to share out your favorite episodes of the show to encourage your family and friends. You can always reach out to us at info, I-N-F-O, at NashvilleChristianSongwriters.com. So after this intro, jump into all the new shows that we're bringing to you in season 2 of Song Revolution, and go back and enjoy again. Do an encore performance of those episodes that you've loved. I guarantee you're going to get more out of it every time you listen. Check us out at NashvilleChristianSongwriters.com, and we'll see you next time on Song Revolution. Hey, thanks for joining us on the show today. I hope that you'll jump over to NashvilleChristianSongwriters.com and check out all the resources there to encourage you in your own songwriting. And if you like what we're doing, why not share this episode out on your socials? You can find the link in the show notes. We'll see you next time.